3 years after he slapped comedian Chris Rock on stage at the Oscars, Will Smith says making a mistake so publicly was brutal. The last few years for me have been really a deep reflection, told One Extra's Remy Burge. After the Oscars, I shut it down for a minute and really went into internal work and just taking a big, strong, honest look at myself. Will was banned from the award ceremony for 10 years after he hit the comedian for joking about his wife's shaved head, a result of alopecia, a hair loss condition.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? that was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay. Okay.
Well, the first time in my career I was having to deal with the level of disapproval that I never had experienced, Will said. The addiction to the approval of others that I had to dissolve, it was brutal. Will resigned from the Oscars Academy shortly afterwards, saying his actions were shocking, painful, and inexcusable. The 56-year-old said the fallout had given him time to reflect. It was just like there was a manhole cover over some unexplored areas and the manhole cover came off, he would say. It was scary for a minute, what was in there. But then all of a sudden, all these new thoughts, new energies, new creativity came through like a geyser and started showing up as music. Earlier this year, Will released his first album in 20 years, based on a true story, and said he asked for advice before heading back to the studio. When I started writing, I called Jay-Z and I called Kendrick Lamar, he would say. Kendrick said, you have to say those things you've always been scared to say, and Jay-Z said, you don't even have to go near it. All you're trying to do is tell the truth. The new music hasn't been a hit with critics. Pitchfork said it was excruciatingly corny, while Rolling Stone described it as cringy, clunky, and dated in a 2.5-star review. But Will says it was a fun way to express the madness of what's going on in my head. It's an exploration of what I call despicable prisoners. It's parts of myself that have been banished, parts of myself I'm not allowed to talk about on radio, the parts of myself I'm not even allowed to acknowledge is real. Working in that space of authenticity, honesty and imperfection, allowing that to grow into high perfection, then the imagery of Will Smith is where I am as an artist and as a human being right now.